Hello, long time no see.
Actually, they saw us in the Q&A video we did a month or so ago, and we've been onto it, and there was an outtakes video.
Yeah, I meant it's a long time since they've seen, or at least heard us, in SteamTeam Quizzes.
Well, you should have said that.
Shut up, for God's sake. Anyway, welcome back. Normal service has been resumed, for now anyway, and we're back.
Yes, and we've brought all those old, fastly becoming outdated jokes back too. And yes, there's bound to be some Mad Controller and some Jaffa Cakes jokes and Genesis and Phil Collins references. I'm very sorry about that.
Well, that's just the way it is. See, there's one right there. See, look. And if you're lucky, there might even be some quizzing, but that depends whether you behave yourselves or not. Is it still my line?
Yeah, finish your line.
Yeah. The bad news is we're covering Series 9.
But is it really that bad?
Yeah, but don't just take my word for it. Ask the expert.
Season 9? Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Well, anyway, on the bright side, the crappier the series get, the more jokes and the more holes we can poke in it.
Yeah, and the Dirty Minds references are back, so Chris Thompson can also sleep easy. Let's crack on. Onwards and upwards.
Now, we're bound to be a bit rusty, so please forgive if the first episode is not
we might be a bit
par.
Duncan as well, see.
Yeah, a bit of rock and roll.
Oh, do you want me to put the Genesis on?
No. That's not all rock and roll, is it? That's progressive rock.
Same thing. Sat on the cards, hold on.
Keeping them warm.
They are actually quite warm. So,
can you explain what order we're doing them in?
Yes, we're doing... Thank you for reminding me. We're doing the production order, because at the time I didn't have the DVD, because we usually go by the DVD order, but I had to go by production order, because I didn't know what order they were in on the DVD, since I did not have the DVD. Does that make that clear?
Yeah, but you probably could have just searched the DVD order instead of the production order.
Shut up, for God's sake.
But just saying.
I'm not that intelligent. Right.
Clearly not.
It's remarkable I'm able to write one of these things anyway.
Well, yeah, that's very true. We should give him credit where credit's due. Pardon me. Toilet humour. Guaranteed to get a laugh.
Among the right sort of people, the lower class people, yeah.
I don't know, I think upper class people would laugh at toilet humour. I'm not going to single anybody out.
No.
I think if someone farts in front of you, I think your natural reaction is to react in a really flamboyant way.
Let me just ask you a question that will put the whole argument to bed. Right. Would your missus's father's parents laugh at a fart?
I don't know. Honest, I don't know.
What, you've never farted in front of them?
No.
You're lying.
No, I haven't. I just haven't. I don't see them very often. But I know that my missus' father does laugh at
but
fart.
then you've already said he's communist marked. So.
Yeah, true.
What about your missus?
Sure
Does she laugh?
No, but then women don't tend to. It's more the men that tend to laugh.
They're a bit uppity, aren't they?
Yeah. That's disgusting. And we're there like...
Alright, like you don't do it, like...
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, and then you have to make a point of wafting it out.
Yeah. Just a man, if he farts, he's just like...
His natural reaction is to share it with everyone, isn't it? Very kind people.
Yeah, we are. We're very considerate. Share and share alike.
Yeah, that's right. So the first episode is Percy on the oil painting, and this caused a lot of hilarity in the office, didn't it?
Controversy.
Controversy.
Yeah, obviously, we're glad to hear that Percy still has his Liverpudlian voice.
Yes, that was great news.
So it gives us a lot to start with. But yeah, obviously, I've wrote a few notes down, so topics too.
I did see you jot a few notes down.
Yeah, so I will talk about them.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I probably should have noted down the answers that I thought. Well, I mean, some obviously things that might help me in it, but I just wrote down the funny things.
Typical you, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Calico.
Yeah.
Shall we crack on with Percy and the oil painting?
Well, yeah. Continue said that about 2 minutes ago. I think it's about time we did move on.
Yeah, I like to keep to my word. I've put have here, so we're already off to a bad start. How many oil tankers is James pulling in the opening shot? Is it 2, 4, 6, or 8? Shunting trucks and hauling freight.
The green, red, brown, and poo. They're the really useless crew. Everton, the sheds and far away.
Yeah. The answer is
6. I think 6.
It is 6. Long train for one of them.
It was actually.
Yeah.
I was very surprised.
Pleasantly.
No, yes, I was because they remembered the brake van as well.
Oh yeah, most important. Who can briefly be seen as Percy arrives at the docks? Bertie, Caroline, Elizabeth, or Butch?
There's that little car that looks like it's from the 1950s. Caroline.
Yeah. Would you be able to repair one of them?
I'd probably just say you might as well scrap it because, you know, scrappage scheme and all that.
Yeah. So you wouldn't even have a go?
No, I wouldn't. No. I'd charge them to have it in the garage for an hour and then tell them I can't fix it.
Do that often?
Yeah.
Good.
Gotta make money.
Nice to see that some businesses are still thriving in the recession.
I can't put wheels on my car for free, can I?
True, someone's got to pay for it. Just a pity it had to be the valued customers.
I'd just like to point out that it does not happen like this. We are just making a joke of it.
Yeah, of course we are. Right. Which of the following is not something the narrator says the artist has? Canvas and palettes, bags of brushes, a big black hat, paper and an easel.
Can I have those answers again?
A. Canvas and palettes. B. Bags and brushes. C. A big black hat. Or D. Paper and an easel.
I'm going to say bags and brushes. I didn't hear that one.
Bags of brushes.
Bags of brushes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Ding ding ding. That ended last week, didn't it?
No, you were right. So,
I'm afraid you've just lost £5,000. Well, no, you haven't, but you've got the wrong answer.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. It was canvas and palettes.
Oh.
Although I'm sure he did have some, it just wasn't mentioned. Although where would he put them? Under his Spock, I suppose.
Smock, not Spock.
Spock. No.
Spock
is the bloke with the big ears, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Star Trek, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you a Trekkie?
No.
No, neither am I.
I was more of a Stargate SG-1 sort of fan.
I suppose you got to do something with that haircut you had. Might as well turn into a fully fledged nerd, hadn't you?
Yeah, why not?
Why not, indeed?
I've learned just to embrace it now, not to fight it. I know it's going to happen. I just got to get used to it.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
I say goodbye and kiss her by now. I can't forget the arguments. No, whoa, whoa, whoa.
She seems to have
'Cause
an
I'm
invisible
a lover,
touch.
not
Yeah.
a fighter.
She reaches in
No,
and
because
grabs.
you said
run.
lover or not a fighter, and that is a Tiny Temper song. So I was just
Yeah, but it's a crap song, so I was singing over
Yeah.
the top of it.
yeah, with
See?
a crappier song.
Invisible Touch was a
It's
very
crap.
popular song.
Back in the 80s. And
You
where
like
are- where-
Invisible Touch.
And where are we now?
You like.
And where are we now?
Do you or
Are
do
we,
you not
are
like
we in the
Visible?
80s?
Do
So I
you
don't
or
think
do
we're in
you-
the 80s.
Do you or
Why
do
do you
you
not think
not?
we're in the 80s?
Do you not? Do
I
you
think
or
we
do
are
you
some
not
34
like-
years out of the 80s. But
Did you or did you not like Invisible Touch?
I did, until you started singing it.
Ah, fair enough. That happens regularly.
But are we in the 80s? Just answer me that.
In my mind, yes.
But in reality?
Question 4. At Knapford Station, who is said to have packages? Porter... Nice packages.
Yeah, you'd think so.
At Knapford Station, who is said to have packages? Porters, passengers, postmen, or the fat controller?
Anyone male, really? No, it's the porters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do the porters have nice packages?
I don't know, I didn't see. I'm just taking the narrator's word for it.
He's obviously had a good look. Well, that's a nice package, I'll mention that. Yes, the porters do have packages. Perhaps they're carrying the fat controller's Jaffa cakes.
Possibly.
Not down there. I mean a proper package, you know.
Proper parcels.
Not that the fat controller gets them to smuggle them in down their trousers.
Because it is illegal on Soda, remember?
Well, he thinks it is.
Yeah.
That's the odd thing. He thinks it's illegal to buy Jaffa cakes
But it's
off someone
not.
on the stream.
Someone's making a business out of it.
Well, until he ran him over in Gordon.
Oh yeah, because they sold him some
Dodgy Jaffas.
own brand
Yeah.
Jaffas, wasn't it?
I did it on the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is said to pull the rope to unveil the portrait of Percy? A, the Fat Controller, B, the artist, C, Lady Hat, or D, the Mayor of Sodor?
I know it's the Mayor of Sodor, but if you listen to the narrator carefully, he says the Mayor.
The Mayor?
Yeah.
The Mayor, what, is in a horse coming in?
Possibly, yeah. Or
perhaps he's referring to the Fat Controller's mime.
The Mayor.
There's the Mayor there, look. Right, anyway. So you enjoyed Percy and the oil painting, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good, actually, yeah.
You had to take an aspirin afterwards, though, didn't you?
Do you know what? I actually haven't found this that bad. I don't know what you're all complaining about. Maybe I'll find out in the next episode.
Yeah, Sharon Miller joins the writing cast in the next episode, so perhaps...
From what I've heard, it's not good.
No. But you had to take a headache tablet, didn't you, after Percy the oil painting?
Yeah, because he did shout a lot, didn't he?
Yeah. He wants to make himself heard.
Yeah. He's just like, again, from following on from the old jokes from the old series. Yeah. He's just very loud, like.
No.
He's like, Percy, please.
Indoor voice.
What? No, I don't know what you're on about.
Indoor voice, Percy. Come on. We've been over this 100 times. They should put him in a shed on his own at night.
Yeah, well, soundproofing as well. Yeah. Should concrete him in.
Like they did with Henry in the tunnel.
Yeah. I just thought, like I said when we was watching it, just imagine in the morning, just imagine, if you will, the Sodor job office. Yeah. Obviously the drivers go there to get their jobs for the day. Yeah. Even though the trains seem to do what they want. Yeah, but just ignore that. Right.
They like to get into the habit of doing it.
So they walk in, and the first one's there. You've got Gordon today. Here's your jobs. Yes. You've got Thomas. Yes, I haven't got Percy. And then eventually all the other jobs are gone, and you just know that the one that's turned up late because he's woke up late, he doesn't know who's got who.
No. Gets
there, and you've got Percy. Oh, I forgot my aspirin there at home. Can we reconsider? No, you were late. That's your punishment. That is your punishment.
Hello, driver. Oh, Jesus Christ,
Percy, can you just not speak for the whole day?
What? Don't do that. What? I was out clubbing last night. Don't do this.
I've got the hangover from hell, and I've got the noisiest train on Sodor, and he just doesn't shut up all day long.
What are you saying about my mother? Nothing, Percy, for God's sake.
Can we just get on now? You haven't lit me fire yet. Oh, for God's sake! This is a nightmare. You can just imagine his anguish and disappointment. Everyone else is like, I'm not late. So it's a good way to get them on time. But
is that what they do at your garage? If you're in late, you get to fix all the crappy cars.
Yeah. But I get to. That's my new rule I brought in. Obviously, I could be as late as I like because I hand out work.
How come you've got the Vauxhall and I've got this Mini? But I was here first.
Just the way it works out.
That's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same. Look at this. We're on the first new SteamTeam Quizzes. We've covered one episode, and there's already been 3 sing-alongs.
Yeah, and 13 minutes of crap,
which you're going to have to edit out.
Yeah,
but don't worry, viewers. It will be in a handy little highlights package, uncut version or unseen footage.
Will the
just to boost our views on
things.
Thomas
and the Rainbow. Do you like rainbows?
They're very colourful people.
Bit like you.
Yeah, well, my language is described as colourful.
I'm sure it is.
But then I'm a mechanic, see, so half my
parcel of the job.
Half my vocabulary at work is swear words. I won't say it because otherwise you'll have to beep it out, cut it out, and I want people to hear it.
Yeah.
But I can swear if I like because you'll just put it in a handy little package with an 18 rating, and everyone goes, "Oh, me, it's an 18 rating. It must be good." So I can continue to swear, and you just cut it out and put it in a video.
Yeah. Now shut the up.
I love this new relaxed SteamTeam Quiz. I think it makes it better.
So So, question 1 of Thomas and the Rainbow
is episode 2, isn't it?
It is episode 2, thanks for pointing that out. Who can be seen at the farm? Is it George, well, Greg, or Trevor, Terence, or Thumper?
I don't know how that nickname came about. I know why, because on the school bus,
Yeah.
I'm talking, this was many moons ago now,
Yeah.
there was a boy called George.
Yeah.
And me and a couple of the people on there
Yeah.
decided to call him Greg.
Ah.
And it just stuck, and he got really annoyed by it in the end.
Oh, right.
Every time he got off the bus, he was like, "See you later, Greg." It's not even my name. But it was funny. And that's why I named George Greg.
What?
Reminds me of
Better time.
better times. Where I didn't have to wake up early in the morning and work for a living. I could just go to school and about. But no, the answer to your question,
Yeah.
because this is a quiz show after all.
Wow. Kinda.
It's Trevor.
It is Trev, old Trev. Do you know anyone called Trevor?
No. I do actually. He's from Pontypandy.
Ah, yeah, he drives a bus.
He looks a bit like Patrick Truman as well.
But he has a Welsh accent.
Yeah, strangely enough. I swear he's from Trinidad.
Oh, it's a confused affair. Hello, my little sugar lumps. The accent doesn't match the face.
I remember we had someone come in.
Yeah.
And he looked. I'm not being racist. He looked like an Arab, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I expected him to speak with an Oriental Asian accent. Pakistani accent.
Mm.
But he didn't. He came out and he was Brummy, of all people.
All right, there, mate.
All right, I've got a puncture on my car. And I'm like, a what?
That's always fascinated my dad. That has. When you see someone, you think they got that voice, and then they got to do pretty different. He said they had.
It froze you, doesn't it?
They had a Chinese bloke down at work who was a really pure Cockney.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
He had a completely Cockney voice.
All right, mate, I ain't it.
Put the boxes over there, won't you? You what? you sure you're saying that right?
It should be said. We had a Chinese bloke at work, and he was American. You know how bloody messed up that would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Wouldn't wish that on anyone.
You just expect him to be obviously the Chinese accent, but no, it just comes out with an American. I can't do it.
Howdy there, partner.
Well, not Texas, but yeah, that's the first thing you think of when you think America.
Howdy, and
partner.
Cheese.
Cheese, lots of cheese. It's not even real cheese though, half the thing.
No,
it's like just processed cheese.
Crap, as we call it in England.
While we're on the cheese, I've got a couple of cheese-related jokes.
Oh god, they are tasteful, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh.
Was that a pun intended or not?
No, but
Happy accident.
Yes. I had one of them the other week. I told you about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't happy though. It was just an accident.
Hashtag Chris Thompson's doing. There was an explosion at the cheese factory the other day.
Yeah.
All that was left was debris.
Can we put the cricket sound effects in here?
And what hotel did mice stay in?
Hotelian.
The Stilton. What search engine do mice use?
Yahoo.
Ass cheese.
Your little brother would come out with better jokes than that.
I stole him from him.
You'd steal jokes from everyone, wouldn't you?
Oh yes, and pass them off as my own.
That's what I like to do.
That's what I like to do. And there's the fat controller.
I ruined their tennis ball machine. I just can't get over that line. That's been on my mind all the time. I've woke up at night and just thought of that and burst out laughing.
I do that. I'm like, I get out of the shower and I'm like drying my hair and I'll think of something. I'll just start laughing.
And I've ruined their tennis ball machine. Just the way you come out with it. I don't know where that came from.
Neither do I.
Anyway, question 2. How many children are waving to Thomas from the bridge? 1, 2, 3 or 4?
There's 4. Well, they say they're waving. But as Thomas leaves the shot, I'm pretty sure 2 of them are doing the Nazi salute. I'm not going to say they are.
How Thomas!
But it looks like they've got their arm quite straight in the air.
Obviously, they've occupied Sodor now.
Yeah, it's another thing that needs eradicating.
Sodor is the France of the British Isles.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Terrible. How did the Fat Controller let it get in this mess?
Well, Jaffa Cake greediness gets you into a lot of trouble.
Well, we should know we just ate a packet.
They were nice as well. I could just eat and eat them. I remember buying 2 packets of them one day and just eating them all day.
Sounds like something you'd do.
Just what I like to do, really.
Fat Controller would be proud. Who does Henry tell about Thomas's derailment? Harold, the children, Bertie, or James?
Bertie.
It was Bertie. Bertie de Bus.
Degree.
Who does Harold tell about Thomas's accident? The children, Henry, Harvey, or Percy?
What type of accident?
Well, we needn't go into that now, had we?
Charles Harvey, doesn't
Yeah.
he? The big chin fellow.
Yeah.
Bruce Forsyth.
Simple version of Bruce Forsyth.
Yeah. Not saying simple is a bad thing.
Well, no, you've got by all right.
Exactly. I've just learned how to disguise it.
Do your impression of Harvey that he was doing during the episode.
What was I saying?
I don't know. Oh, God, Joel. He's like,
Hey.
what are you doing off the rails?
Hello, George. What are you doing off the rails? Silly thing to do, isn't it?
That'd have been a much better voice for him.
It would have been, wouldn't it? Because it looked like he sounded then.
Yeah. He'll look. The face will match the accent. Yeah.
And
Which is most important. Muy importante.
Muy importante. Very important.
What is said to be the most wonderful thing What is said to be the most wonderful thing of all at the end of the episode? Rainbows, engines, friends, or home?
Friends.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, the sitcom or?
I
like the theme tune.
Nobody told me life was gonna be this way.
Joke, you bro.
We know the tune. It feels like you're always stuck in second gear.
Wouldn't it be your day, your week, your month, or even your year? 'Cause
I'll be there for you.
When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you, like I've been there before. Who does that? The Rembrandts.
Yeah. You're importante.
Don't like the show, but I like the theme tune.
I like the show as well. I used to watch it. Mainly for, what's her name?
Jennifer Aniston.
That's the one.
I can imagine. Right, well you've got top marks on that episode.
Who's the other one? Is it Megan? No, it's not Megan Fox, is it? Who's the black-haired one?
David Schwimmer.
Is that who plays?
I don't know their names.
Is that who plays Ross?
I had no idea. No, that's Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc. No, that's Joey.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
What's this a quiz of? Is it Thomas or Friends?
Thomas and Friends. See? Thomas and Friends. There you go. Right. Molly's special. Now,
Which wasn't really special at all, was it?
well, no, not really. Not in all honesty.
Well, it was smoke and mirrors or tarpaulin and lanterns.
Which we're just giving to him, no questions asked.
Yeah.
We just spent hours putting them up.
Can we have them? Yeah, why not?
Take them all down, boys. This talking train wants our lanterns.
Are you joking? No.
Don't you argue with me.
Just get them down. Thomas needs them to make empty trucks look special.
Oh, well, fair enough then.
Oh, you should have said that before. I wouldn't have argued.
Yeah,
Are we going to get them back? Probably not. That's alright, have them on us.
Have them.
We get some more. Not a problem. We don't pay for them.
It's weird. They just left the station in total darkness because Thomas wants to attach them to some trucks.
Yeah. You just know if it was normal scenario, they'd go, no.
Off.
You cannot have our lanterns. Buy your own.
They're not bloody cheap either.
They're about 30 quid a pop. You've just took 20 of them. That's 600 quid.
Just do what we had to do and go to Alfred's.
Not sure you get to Halfords are probably more B&Q or home base.
Did that hurt?
No, I've got steel toe caps on.
I'll find some at Little Breakthrough.
You're asking why I wear steel toe caps to these Calico TV offices? It's because we have a loose ceiling and bricks fall down. So at least my feet are protected. I'm not wearing a hard hat or anything.
No. Well, not on your head. You've got a helmet somewhere else, though, haven't you?
Yes.
Protect what's important.
That woman on EastEnders used to look like she was wearing a helmet, wasn't it?
Which one?
The one that was with Max for that little short bit. The posh one. It looked like she had like a helmet on.
What, with hair attached to the inside of the helmet?
Yeah, it looks like, because her hair used to like come down and like come out. It used to, like
oh, I know you mean.
Put a helmet on.
I know what you mean. I can't remember her name. Vanessa, was it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she's wearing a helmet.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
We're gonna have a lot of extra stuff to put in another video, you know that.
It's not rude though, is it? So I don't know if we can.
Might as well though. Unless it's because it's the first one back, we could do like an extended version of it.
Yeah, maybe.
And obviously, you just have to beep out all the swear words, but
we haven't insulted anyone, so.
Well, not really, no. Just swore a little bit.
A little bit.
At least it'll save on editing. All you have to do is just get a beeping effect over the swear words.
True.
I reckon that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Even leave this little talk discussing it on air.
Yeah. Just leave it completely uncut.
Do you know what? As we've been away for so long, we will do an uncut version. Obviously, we will beep out the swear words because
some people get offended, but then what do they know?
They're just idiots. You know, there's going to be a lot of train whistles in this one. But I know, I think it'd be a good one for the viewers, especially our die-hard fans. Yeah.
Only this one episode, though. Then it goes back to half-hour slots.
Of course.
Okay.
As it's our first one back.
Bumper length.
You know what? I'm gonna go on the Calico TV account on Twitter.
You are not, are you?
I'm gonna announce that we're gonna do an uncut version for the first one to get some hype up around it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're actually gonna take to Twitter.
Yes.
I've got to throw a party.
We'll do that after we finish recording.
We will. Remember that. Right, so Molly's special. Question 1, where does Thomas first meet Molly? The windmill, the docks, the dairy, or the flour mill?
It is the Sodor Flour Mill.
It is the flour mill. What they're doing there, I don't know. Where is Molly said to be taking her trucks to? The foundry, the goods yard, the coaling plant, or the dairy?
Is it a coaling plant?
I shall accept. It is the coaling plant.
Is this where the one where Emily is back to her old tricks again? I know there's someone on Twitter that's not going to like this.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell it how it is because that's what I do. That's what I like to do. And I'm going to do it because I don't care. Because I ran over their tennis ball machine.
I don't care anymore.
I've done a lot of dark things. But yeah, Emily is a bitch.
Yes.
She's just nasty. She took the mick out of poor old Molly.
Yeah.
First appearance.
Yeah.
And already Emily.
She didn't even meet her. That was the first time she met her.
And she's mocking her for having empty trucks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just not nice, is it?
No.
Do you know what? I reckon that we should hold a
protest
against Emily.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
To get her sent off the island.
Yeah.
Dumped in the sea.
Yeah. Let her rust.
At the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, then pull her out 20 years later.
See what she's moaning about then.
Yeah, see what she's moaning about then.
There's a very loud starfish down there. Get on my nerves.
Put her back in, boys.
Beep, beep.
No, it's bloody annoying. Yeah, so are you. Get back in.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of fans that would love to see that.
Yeah.
A couple that won't, but then they're the minority.
But yeah, Emily is back to her old self again. I thought she might have changed in Series 9 because obviously
new beginning.
They had to dumb it down.
Yeah.
And they thought I thought they may have to make every train nice. But I got news for you.
Have you got news for me?
Yeah,
I've got news for you, have you?
Yeah.
You like that show?
Yeah, I do. Stop sidetracking me. But Emily is not someone you want to have as a role model.
No, definitely not. At which station are Gordon, Emily...
I'm not joking. At all.
At which station are Gordon, Emily and Percy waiting to see Molly's special? Maron, Abbey, Knapford or Maythwaite?
Now, I remember it was a new one that I hadn't heard before.
Ooh. That was nice for you.
It was. Abbey. I think it was.
Do you like Abbey?
She's alright.
Yeah. Good.
Bit loose, but...
Good.
Bit of a loose woman, but...
So I've heard. Gordon's face is said to go as red as what? The signal, James, a postbox or a beetroot?
The signal.
Yeah.
But how red in relation to the other stuff? How red is it?
What?
Just how red is it in relation to the other things you said? Is James lighter than the signal? Or is the beetroot?
Well, the beetroot's a dark red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you like beetroot? No, I don't.
Not really, no.
But I mean, what happens when the signal turns green? He's as sick as a dog. sick as the signal, then.
As green as jealous as the signal.
Yeah. Well, I thought that once.
It's a very complicated affair.
You'd know about them.
Yeah.
So don't your girlfriend up watching them. At the end, Molly is said to feel more special than what? A. Harvey. A. Friendship. B. Anything. C. Special. Or D. Percy. And yes, Percy is an actual option. Is she more special than Percy?
No.
No one's more special than Percy.
But now here's the imagination of the writers. I don't know who wrote this one. I will just look. Paul Larson. Now I thought better of him, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
But she is more special than special.
Sort of sappy ending you'd have come to expect from kids' shows.
An anticlimax, isn't it?
Well, yeah. You go through all that and then you get a crappy line like that at the end.
Yeah. Obviously,
Paul Larson, hang your head in shame.
obviously, yeah, but it might not be his fault. It might have been that
Script
Sharon Miller might have had her input on that last bit.
You can imagine that might be the case, yeah. Sat in the writer's room with the rest.
She's just gone, no, you don't want to put that. You want to put special, more special than special.
No, I think it's better. Is it? No, believe me, I'm going places. I know. I know that.
And Paul Larson, obviously, because he's below her in the hierarchy, he disagrees with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's his name on the shooting line.
Yeah, she made sure it was.
That's what she's been doing all these years, knowing what works and what doesn't. And it's completely ignoring what she's found out and just going for the worst or whatever.
Yeah. Thomas's milkshake muddle. Do you often have a milkshake muddle?
Sometimes.
Do you? Do you like it banana mixed up with strawberry and...
Yeah. It's a nightmare. I asked for banana and I really wanted strawberry. But because I thought banana was straw... Yeah, you can see what...
It's a real muddle.
Yeah.
They've written an episode about it.
Brilliant.
Finally, an episode you can relate to. The VAT controller gives the job of taking the children to which engine? Percy, Emily, James, or Edward?
I've got a funny feeling again that there is a certain engine that was showing off about this again in this episode.
It's usually James.
To be fair, it is usually James, but there is some sort of. She's a bit more north than James is.
Yeah.
Emily.
Yeah. Not a nice character.
No, I'm not joking at all.
No, we can tell by your face. So, is your answer Emily?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she delights in teasing Thomas about it.
Of course she does.
You're a slow coach.
And he's like, no.
I'm being reliable.
I'm being slow because I have to, because my cargo, if I go too quick, amazingly, it churns to butter.
And the fat controller won't get his cakes, and it's going to be a disappointment all round.
And
you're going to eat a whole truckload of cakes? Yeah.
Why'd you ask?
Okay. You should know me better than that by now, Thomas.
You know I'll eat it all. They can have the ice cream, and I'll have the cakes. Okay?
We got the ice cream, we got the cake.
And now we've had this little chat. Get on with your work. And I expect my cakes on my desk.
Bad teacher.
Because I'll be bloody starving. Right?
But your office is right next door to McBun, the station cafe.
That's
Well,
all.
yes, but by teacher, I vet everything.
And I need some more, so that's where you come in, Thomas. Just stop arguing.
We've got
and
a
get on
very
with your work.
important job today. Shoddy Annie and Clarabelle, you're going to get me some cakes.
Because it's muy importante.
What? I don't know, I heard it on the telly.
I think it means important in some way because it sounds like important.
Now
but
run along, Thomas. You don't want to make me angry, do you? I smash tennis board machines.
You won't like me when I'm angry, Thomas. I don't like you anyway, sir.
Well, that's all right, then. It works all round, doesn't it?
Don't get on with my cakes before I scrap you. Alright, let's make it like that.
How many red trucks are there in Thomas's first train of milk churns? 1, 2, 3, or 4? He's thinking.
2.
It was 2. 2 red and then 2 green, wasn't it?
Blue.
Blue.
And the other train he pulls is 4 green ones.
What colour are the big doors on the ice cream factory? Blue, white, green, or red? So what colour are those big...
What colour are those big red doors?
What are they?
Red.
Yes, they are red. The big red doors. The milk churns rattling are so noisy that who are said to look? The children, the horses, the cows and sheep, the pigs and chickens.
The cows and sheep.
That's what I was going to ask you. How's your school for chickens coming along?
Kind of disabandoned it.
So if I go down there now,
There's nothing there.
There's going to be a load of dead chickens.
I'm not going to say they're dead.
They just might not be very well.
They might be sleeping.
They might have breathing difficulties. Who's to say, really? I'm not a doctor.
Bernard Matthews.
Yeah.
Got a bit upset at the fact that I was educating chickens. And they felt that the chickens felt that they were too good to be farmed by him, you see, because he's illiterate. So he sabotaged my program by putting the old bird flu.
Ah, damn it. Jam it. I've never liked you, Bernard.
So what I did was I locked them in the building.
Yeah.
And started my car and put a hose from my exhaust into the building. I thought this would be a cure for bird flu.
Only you could think of something like that.
But to my knowledge, it wasn't. Well, it was in a way, but...
It cured the bird... Well, they don't have bird flu anymore. They got bigger problems now.
Yeah, a lot of them have got respiratory problems, and some of them are dead, but for the children, they're sleeping.
Well, when you still take tours around there, then good money.
Here's, they're not breathing. No, they're sleeping. Sleeping. They are alive, but this is their rest period.
Oh. How can those rest in last week when we were here? They get very tired. All that learning.
They can only learn for so long at a time, and then they sleep. So if we come back tomorrow, they'll probably be sleeping.
We train them through the night.
No, that's what happened there.
Yeah, okay. Good. Anyway, yes, you're right. It was the cows and the sheep. The baker is waiting for which station for Thomas? Peel, Abbey, Maron, or Maythwaite?
Maythwaite.
No, it's Peel. No, yes, it is. It's Peel. Oh dear. Do you peel often?
Not really, no.
Oh, that's good.
I'm more of an appealer.
Oh, you appeal against things?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. It's horrible when you get to something you expect to make a joke out of it and there's just nothing comes. It's a feeling we're all too acquainted with. Now we meet another new engine, 2 new engines in one episode. Well, one episode of SteamTeam Quizzes, not one episode of Thomas.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah. And that engine is...
Mighty
Mac.
and Mac.
Yeah.
Together they make...
Mighty Mac. What a formidable team. Do you like Mighty Mac?
No.
Okay. No.
I'm not a lover.
No, you're a fighter at that one.
Yeah.
In Mighty Mac's first shot, where can he can be seen at which location? The viaduct, the transfer yards, the engine shed, or the campsite?
He's going over the viaduct.
He is. Nice viaduct that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who else, aside from Mighty Mac, makes their first appearance in this episode? Obviously, if you're going in the order that we're going in. You know, if you go on DVD, it might not be. Anyway, is it A, Sir Robert Norrenby, B, Freddie, C, Luke, or D, Mr. Percival?
Ah, it's the fin controller, Mr. Percival.
You do a good voice for Mr. Percival.
I do.
Go on,
No. I'm not like a monkey, I didn't just perform on that. Oh, who am I kidding? Today, Thomas, you'll be running Sonor, because I'm going to have some cakes to the fat controller, that's if I can get any on my plate.
It's a race against time.
Which is why I'm leaving now, at 5 o'clock in the morning.
When it gets there, the fat control's already there, and it's just an empty table.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Sir Top of Hat, I wanted a cake. Right, I should have been here earlier.
I left you this bit. It's the cherry off.
I don't like cherries.
What did you do with the others? Well, I threw them through the window at Percy, didn't I?
I don't like him.
I don't like green engines. I don't know what it is. I really... I don't like your Peter Sham either.
Why not? I don't know. It really gets on my nerves.
So it was you that wrote the word... Well, yes, I needed to make sure that was the one I just liked.
You haven't covered it up, have you? Well, of course we have. We've painted him a different colour. No, he's still green. Damn it.
I'll get me Sharpie and I'll meet you up there.
Don't like you.
I don't like you. I've never liked you.
Better draw a penis on him as well.
If he commits to a job, he always sees it right through. That's the one thing about the fat controller.
You can't knock him for that.
No.
Beyond all the tainted stuff that you hear about him, he's a hard worker.
He always follows through.
To the right people, that'd be so funny.
Like you.
Yes. Managed to swallow the laughter though.
Calico.
Yes.
Mighty says that they need to get to the campsite before A, tea time, B, it gets dark, C, dawn, or D, it rains.
Why's Dawn run into the campsite for?
I don't know. Perhaps she's left the gas on.
Dawn French.
Well, she wouldn't be running anywhere, would she?
No, you're very right. Bit like the fat control.
Sorry, Dawn.
We do apologise.
We love you.
No, they need to get there before it gets dark.
Do they? They do indeed. Otherwise you can't see to have your sausages.
Oh, well, you can't put the fire on or anything. It's just a nightmare.
Logistical nightmare.
They've got to have a picnic and everything.
Well, so the fat controller hasn't intercepted the train carrying the picnic.
Well, there's a good chance that he has.
Like in a Western film style, where he's hanging onto the back of the carriage. Yeah, he's riding a horse up behind the carriage, jumps off the carriage. He slides along the side of the train, reaches in the open window, grabs the picnic, but it won't fit through the bloody window.
Shot her after smash the window. Got it. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah, just goes, thank you.
Leans in.
Trying to steal it. Like. Just like he's got a lot of manners.
Where's my horse gone? How am I going to get down?
Oh. Damn it, Peter Sham, I've never liked you.
Oh, well, he just like, go boing, boing. Down the tram. Ow! It hurts more than it looks.
I've hit a rock. I've ripped my leg off.
I think I punctured it long.
I think my spleen's bleeding.
Help me, Peter Sam.
Peter Sam, please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Peter, pick a man and come back.
No, sir. You're an idiot.
Go f*** yourself.
Damn it, Peter Sam. I've never liked you.
Oh, God. Oh, my stomach hurts now.
I'd call someone, but I brought my phone as well. It's alright, I'll just lay here until Thomas or someone comes past and it'll help me.
It'll be fun.
I haven't bled to death.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
You never know, Harold might be during his round, he might shoot me.
Question 4. A man in the coach can be seen with what on his head? A cream bun, a cup, a sweet wrapper, or a sandwich?
A green bun is so funny.
I'll just put it up there for safekeeping.
Yeah, it didn't end up there because he fell off the rails. It's because he's just gone, I'll put that up there. Make sure that's there. Yeah, that's fine. And then he has an accident. Look where it is. Yeah. Stood on his head. Yeah. Who's laughing now?
At least I still got my game.
As he does the gesture.
Calico?
Yes.
Last question now.
Brilliant.
It's flown by, hasn't it?
Yes.
What 2 colours can be seen on the campsite's flag? Blue and white, red and yellow, green and orange, or black and white?
Red and yellow.
It was. Red and yellow, red and... No.
Can't just change one of the words.
But of course we see your true colours shining through.
Uranus.
I see your true colours.
Is that one of his songs or is it a cover?
That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. Just show your true colours. True. Oh! I bet Phil never gets that. No, that was a Cyndi Lauper's song. He covered it.
I thought it was. All his best songs were covers.
Shut up. Susudio, In the Air Tonight.
Cover.
Not covers, and you know it. What's the other? Against All Odds.
Cover.
No, it's not a cover. Billy, Don't Lose My Number.
That's a gay number.
Perhaps it does go through to, like, I don't know. Perhaps the number is sort of to a, I don't know, an agency of some sort. Calico.
Gay dating.
Calico.
Yes.
Can we just tally up your scores?
Yeah.
You got 2 wrong, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right, well then, in that case, you've got 23 out of 25. That'll come as a big shock to you, no doubt.
No. That is my average from the last.
Yeah, and you're back in that rut again. So, brand new series, same old Calico. Anyway, well, I'm just going to hand it over to you now to sum up those episodes for us.
Okay.
And you can point out anything you've got written down that's funny that you want to share with us.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Okay. Over to Calico.
Percy in the oil painting. Obviously, Percy gets rather annoyed. It's too green. Too green? For God's sake! You're going to have to pay for me coal.
That was my line, yeah.
And then he goes to the beach.
Yeah.
No, it's too yellow. For God's sake, you're taking a... And it goes on like that for a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, then we saw the Thomas and the Rainbow, chasing a rainbow. Not going to end well, is it, for anybody?
You might find Zippy.
We've got the Nancy kids. Sadly, no leprechauns in that one.
No, you was most disappointed by that.
Yeah, Molly's special, where Thomas has the brilliant idea to make empty trucks look like a special. Just doesn't work out. Percy not hearing. We made a joke about it.
Yeah.
Where obviously Thomas is telling everybody that Molly's got a special.
Yeah.
And the scene of where Percy and Thomas go past each other, obviously they're going quite quick.
Yeah.
And obviously you just imagine that Thomas has gone,
Molly's
Molly's got a special, and then obviously Percy being Percy, what? I didn't hear it. What did you say? What?
say it again.
Come back here, Thomas. I can't hear. I didn't hear you. But it turns out he did hear him.
Yeah.
Emily,
the driver probably said, Percy, he said Molly's got a special. Oh, that's good for Molly, I'm well chuffed.
Why would you have to shout? Ieen! Funny way of
Could have
showing
fooled me.
Again, Emily being nasty, as I did point out in the...
very nasty engine there.
Oh, yeah, and Thomas's milkshake muddle.
Mm. What have you got written down for Thomas's milkshake muddle?
Henry...
Yeah.
Sounded like Gordon at one point.
I think Michael must have dozed off or something. Woke up and thought, I don't know.
And again, in that one, Emily's taken...
She does that all too often.
Yeah.
And
at the end of the party is, for some reason, the Fat Controller's in a school uniform.
Well, when he heard it was school kids, he thought he didn't want to look out of place, so he put on his old school uniform.
Yeah, but they don't wear school uniforms, do they?
No, but so he felt a bit of a idiot.
Yeah. And the last thing in Mighty Mac which was the worst episode of the lot, I think.
Do you?
Because
like Mighty Mac?
Yeah, because I don't care how many passengers you get to move a carriage. You're never going to lift a railway carriage back onto the tracks.
In fairness, though, it is a narrow gauge carriage. Remember, and it's only got seats in.
It doesn't matter. There'll still be way over a ton.
Do you reckon?
Yes. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure they will. If anybody knows how heavy that a narrow gauge truck on average weighs, then let us know.
The passengers did leave Duncan onto the rails in Rock and Roll.
Yeah, and that was wrong as well.
But that was written by the Reverend W. Audrey, and he's a railway enthusiast and a vicar.
Obviously, not a very good one.
Calico. He's held in very high regard.
Yeah, probably is. Another thing I noticed.
Yeah.
That Duncan's in this episode, but he's smiling.
Yeah, I know, very out of character. This series has just gone to pot. When Duncan smiles, you know the series is doomed.
I just at my wit's end of it all.
I thought you said it wasn't too bad earlier.
Yeah, and now I've noticed, I read my notes, and I found something so awful that Duncan's actually smiling.
You've got depressed.
Yeah.
Well, on that sorry note, we better bid you adieu.
Yeah.
One Jew, please.
One Jew for the handbag. Yeah, alright, we'll take it.
You won't get a better offer than that. Imagine all the time you save doing your tax returns. In that.
Yeah. You can have my Jew. It gets annoying after a while.
Anyway, on that rather sort of racist, almost racist note, we better leave it there for today, and we'll be back next week, same time, same place, slightly shorter run time. Check Twitter, because there will be something on there now, and you can follow us both on Twitter at CalicoBonEsterphon and at SteamTeam3211, and now our company has a Twitter account
at TV Calico.
At TV Calico, yes. And of course also follow Dalek Slayer and Chris Thompson, who are the STQ commentators. They are, yes. They will give you a run through when they're watching, you see. Usually on the night of release. Yeah, they'll point through all the things. So if for some reason your YouTube's not working, you can listen to them. You can read what they're saying instead. And also, and it's usually a damn sight funnier. Yeah, Chris Thompson usually points out the things that he, in his mind, thinks is dirty, which I'll give him his credit. They usually are. Yeah. And Dalek Slayer, well, he just loves our Jaffa Cake jokes. I think more than anything. He's a Jaffa junkie. He is a Jaffa junkie. There you go. Hashtag Jaffa junkie. There you go. We've made him a hashtag. I hope you're happy. Yeah. Anyway. I suppose we best sign out before it reaches the hour mark. Oh yeah, let's try and keep it under an hour. From me, it's bye-bye everybody. Bye-bye. And from Calico, it's muy importante. And a little message, I hope you enjoyed the return of SteamTeam Quizzes. Please leave your comments and how you feel. Did we do alright? Hold on, Calico. Was it better? Was it worse? We've got someone else to sign out. And from the engine inspector, it's... See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Now, on to something worth my time. Well, that's very nice. And please do enjoy the
the new outro that will be on this the video.
Indeed. We hope you enjoy them because we went to very minimal effort to do them.
It took us 15 minutes.
But it was fun. We got to eat a box of Jaffa cakes. So, bye-bye. See you next time.
Tally-ho. Doodle pip. What, and all that. Spiffing. Good job.